Okay, good morning students. And today our lesson, second lesson, climate and temperature zones of the world. Once all of you open your textbook page number 182, climate and temperature zones of the world. What is our second lesson? Climate. Second lesson is climate and temperature zones temperature zones of the world. Climate and temperature zones of the world. Now, after some part of the lesson was completed, now I am going to tell factors affecting climate. What is today our topic? Today our topic is factors affecting climate. Factors affecting climate. Factors affecting climate. Now, today what is our today topic? Factors affecting climate. Now, what are the factors? Climate is affecting by the following factors. What are that means? Latitudinal location, latitudinal location. Here first factor is latitudinal location. Latitudinal location. The latitudinal location of any country determines its climate. Latitudes. These are the imaginary lines. Latitudes are imaginary lines. It's drawn from west. It is a west to east. West to east. See here. This is the equator is also one of the latitude. Equator means the line divides two halves. The earth is the latitude is. See here, longest latitude is called as equator. Longest latitude is called as equator. This equator divides two halves of the earth. This equator divides two halves of the earth. One is a northern hemisphere and other one is a southern hemisphere. Now, here, now next point, places laying near the equator receives direct rays from the sun. Direct rays, see here, near the equator. Here, in this place, the sun rays falls directly in this region. Okay, now, the sun rays falls directly in this region. For that reason, in this place, nearby the equator region, it is a very hot. It is a very hot climate. They feel in that places feels very hot because the sun rays falls directly from the sun in this equator region. Now, remaining places, once observe here, remaining places, next, places laying near the equator receives direct rays from the sun, while places away from the equator and towards the poles receiving slanting rays of the sun. Therefore, places near the equator are hotter than the places away from the equator towards the poles. Now, see here, this is the sun. Okay, now, Earth. See here, this is the equator, this is the north pole, this is the south pole. These are all the latitude. All are latitudes only. Here, this is the equator. Here, in these equator places, the sun rays falls directly. For that reason, in this equator region receives a high amount of heat from the sun. For that reason, they experiences in that in this region feels very hot. And see here, remaining other parts, the rays also falls from the sun, but it is a slant rays. It falls slantly. The rays are falls slantly. Okay, now it is directly from the sun. The distance from sun and equator region is very less compared to the poles, nearby the poles. ఓకేనా, ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇక్కడ డిస్టెన్స్ అనేది ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది కదా, ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇక్కడికి డిస్టెన్స్ అనేది తక్కువ ఉండడం వల్ల హీట్ అనేది ఎక్కువ రిసీవ్ చేసుకుంటుంది ఎర్త్ అనేది. నా ఇక్కడ హీట్ తక్కువ రిసీవ్ చేసుకోవడం వల్ల కంపేర్ టు దిస్ ఈక్వేటర్ అండ్ నార్త్ పోల్, ద heat is a very difference. It is a very cool places, North Pole and South Pole. But it is a equator region is a very hot. And the sun rays travel a shorter distance near the equator. The sun rays travels a shorter distance near the equator. They heat a smaller area, but the intensity of heat is much greater. Okay, now the sun rays travel a greater distance. The sun rays travels a greater distance towards the poles. The poles, so the intensity of heat is less. Although sun rays heat a large area, hence places near the poles are less hot. Okay, now the sun rays are falls very slantly. It takes a more distance compared to the ఈక్వేటర్. ఓకేనా, అందువల్ల ఈక్వేటర్ దగ్గర ఉన్న ఏరియాస్ హీట్ ఎక్కువ అవుతున్నాయి. ఎందుకంటే డైరెక్ట్లీ పడడం వల్ల సన్కి ఆ ఈక్వేటర్ ప్లేసెస్ కి డిస్టెన్స్ వెరీ షార్టర్ డిస్టెన్స్. ఫర్ దట్ రీజన్ ద ఈక్వేటర్ రీజన్ రిసీవ్స్ ద మోర్ హీట్ ఫ్రమ్ ద సన్. రిమైనింగ్ ప్లేసెస్ హియర్ ద రేస్ ఆర్ ఫాల్ స్లాంట్లీ. ఇట్ టేక్స్ more distance from the sun. For that reason, the remaining areas, means the North Pole and South Pole areas, takes less heat from the sun. For that reason, it is a very cool. Next, see, this is the next diagram. Next one is altitude. Next factor is altitude. What is the next factor? Altitude. Altitude is nothing but height. Altitude is nothing but height. What is the next factor? Altitude. Next factor is altitude. Altitude is nothing but height. Altitude is nothing but height. Now, altitude is inversely proportional to its altitude is inversely proportional to its the temperature. altitude is inversely proportional to its temperature. Means altitude is proportional to 1 by temperature. Means it is inversely proportional to temperature. If altitude means height is more from the sea level, the temperature will be decreasing. The temperature will be decreasing. Here the height means altitude is very less, means the temperature will be increases. This is called as inversely proportional. Here altitude, this is the one factor, temperature is the other factor. If one factor is increasing, the other factor will be decreased. Okay, now if one factor is decreasing, the opposite factor is increasing. This is called as inversely proportional. Means altitude is increase from the sea level, automatically the temperature will be decreasing. Altitude is less way from the sea level, then temperature will be increasing. The temperature will be increasing. Altitude refers to the height of a place in relation to a sea level. In relation to a sea level. Now, the places in the mountains are at a higher altitude are cooler than the places on the plains or near the sea or at lower or lower altitudes. Once we have to observe mountains, places in the mountains are at higher altitude are cooler than the places on the plains are nearer to the sea level. See here for example, observe one Mount Everest. This is a very cool because this is the nearly 9 kilometers from the sea level. Mount Everest is located above the 9 kilometers from the sea level. For that reason, Mount Everest is the very coolest place. Okay, na? Very coolest place. Now, Shimla is located an altitude of approximately 2,200 meters above the sea level. Shimla is located 2,200 meters, means nearly 2.5 kilometers, 2.2 kilometers distance from the sea level. Distance from the sea level. Altitude is nearly 2.2 kilometers from the sea level. Means it is a very height. And Mumbai is located in coastal area. It is located, Mumbai is a city. Okay, it is located in coastal area. This altitude, altitude of the Mumbai is just 14 meters above the sea level. In this place, people experiences, it is a very hot. But in Shimla, the people feels experience is as very cool because of altitude only. Here 2,200 kilometers means nearly 2.2 kilometers higher. The altitude of Shimla is 2,200 meters above the sea level. Means nearly 2.2 kilometers. Nearly 2.2 kilometers. For that reason, Shimla is very cooler than the Mumbai. Next factor is distance from the sea. And third factor is distance from the sea. Distance from the sea. Next, third factor, distance from the sea. Coastal areas have moderate climate, neither too hot nor too cold. Places that are far away from the ocean or sea have extreme climates. Once observed in coastal areas, neither too hot nor too cold. ఎక్కువ cold ఉండదు, ఎక్కువ hot ఉండదు అన్నమాట. Okay, the fields in the coastal area people feels they experience is a moderate climate. Now in the coastal areas having large water bodies are there. Nearby in coastal areas nearby the large water bodies are there, and the land masses in the land masses are heat very quickly compared to the water bodies and release the heat very fastly compared to the water bodies means the land masses receive the heat quickly from the sun and release heat also very quickly, but water bodies receives heat from the sun very slowly and releases the heat also very slowly and retain heat. Next, during the day lands heat very quickly. In the atmosphere air is also very warm. It warms up the air and the warm air over the land is lighter and begins rise. Atmosphere heat ఎప్పుడు అవుతుందో ల్యాండ్ మీద ఉన్న atmosphere heat for that heat the air begins to rise. ఆ ఎయిర్ అక్కడ ఎంటీ స్పేస్ ఫామ్ అవుతుంది. ఆ ఎంటీ స్పేస్ ఫిల్ చేయడానికి ఆటోమేటిక్గా హియర్ కూల్ ఎయిర్ అనేది ఫిల్ కావాలి. ఆ ఎంటీ స్పేస్ లో కూల్ ఎయిర్ ఫిల్ కావాలి. ఆ కూల్ ఎయిర్ ఎక్కడి నుంచి వస్తుంది? హియర్ లార్జ్ వాటర్ బాడీస్ ఉన్నాయన్నాం కదా, అంటే ఓషన్స్ ఆర్ సీ లెవెల్స్. ఆ ఓషన్ నుంచి వచ్చే కూల్ ఎయిర్ అనేది ఇక్కడ ఆక్యుపై చేస్తుంది అనమాట. ఇక్కడ ఈ స్పేస్ ని ఆక్యుపై చేస్తుంది. ఫర్ దట్ రీజన్ ఇట్ ఈస్ some more cool from other places. Means the warm air over the land is lighter and begins to rise. The air over the water is cold and dense. It blows towards the land to occupy the empty space created over the land. Empty space created అయింది కదా. Next, the cool air that blows from the sea towards the land is called as sea breeze. What is sea breeze? Sea breeze means the cool air that blows from the sea. The cool air that blows from the sea towards the land is called as sea breeze. What is sea breeze? Sea breeze means the cool air that blows from the sea towards the land. In night time the cool air blows from the land to the water bodies, means oceans. It is called as land breeze. Means the cool air that blows from the land towards the sea is called as land breeze. What is the land breeze? The cool air that blows from the in night time, the cool air that blows from the land towards the sea is called land breeze. Okay now, next humidity. Next is the humidity. Humidity is the amount of water vapor present in the air. Okay na, atmosphere air lo ఉండేటువంటి water amount of water vapor is called as humidity. Amount of water vapor is present in the air. Amount of water vapor present in the air is called as humidity. Now in the ocean, in the distance from the ocean or sea affects the humidity of a place. Okay na, It is affects the distance from the sea or oceans. Okay, na? Now, for example, places situated closer to the ocean or sea have high humidity. Okay, now a coastal area places, the coastal area places because the is having very high humidity because that places nearer to the oceans, nearer to the oceans. Water here, water vapor, large amount of water